Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be playing some of my favorite games on Cool Math Games. Um, Most of them are very popular games. If you need guides on any of them, they will most likely be in this video. And yeah, please enjoy. First, we're going to be playing Tower of Destiny. Probably only a few rounds though, but we will play a few of them, like a few levels. Um, if you guys didn't know or haven't played Cool Math Games before, it is not blocked for school. So if you guys want to play it at school, or if you have, or if you're like bored or something and you want to do extra, well then this is for you. Um, and quick note: you can continue to game in however many seconds. If you do that, it's worth it because this takes about like 10 minutes and it's very boring. Um, Watch ad to play big screen. It'll play you an ad. If you're premium, it won't. But it will allow you to play on full screen, which is also really cool. But sometimes not worth it because if you accidentally press escape, then then you have to watch another ad, and it's just not really fair. Okay, if it'll ever load. Tower of Destiny is a platformer game where you start off as a pink cube and you gotta do levels or like you gotta play levels and play throughout it and get a higher score. I'm not sure what the highest world score is. My highest score is 728 stages, um, but not very good, but good enough. Um, just gonna wait for it to load. So yeah, here's the other thing. Cool math games could take a long time to load for certain games. This game it's odd though because this game works really well, and I'm not sure why it's taking so long. Um, but it's doing that for some reason. This is a game that you need your space bar for, or a jump panel, or a mouse if you want to. I'll probably play with mouse today, but there's all you can do is jump. You can't change direction, and that's why you need it. You can change the music, whether if you want it on, off, not. I'm gonna have it off so you can hear me talk. You play. It's just gonna give me the tutorial. I already know how to play, so and the sad thing is you can't skip it. But it's just gonna give me the tutorial, and I'm gonna do this quickly. You know, if it loads. Um, there. So yeah, it is quite laggy, but it should get better. Um, From what I can see, it's welcome to the Tower of Destiny. Your goal is to climb up the tower as high as possible and score as many points as you can. Open chests, open chests, pick up gems, and avoid dangerous obstacles. Yeah, it's loading. I know. So yeah, that's basically all there is to the game. It should. So yeah, click to continue. Space or mouse. So you click it and you do a front flip or like a jump. Wow, it is really laggy. Yeah, there. So you can jump and you pick up the gem and you keep going and you go. You jump, you pick up the gem. Now, it's not going to give you these arrows for everything, but it will give it to you for a lot of the stuff, which I don't mind about, but uh, it does do it for the first few. Congratulations, you're doing great, but for now, you will go alone. Here is a hint for you. Jump on an enemy to defeat it. Good luck. So yeah, there are enemies like him there. You jump on them or jump on them, um, and you will get. I'm not sure if you get coins, but you will kill them like that. Um, and then they're not in your way anymore. Do not land in the liquid or the spikes. It will kill you, um, which will end in you losing a life up here. See? And it makes a cool splash animation. Not like that matters, though. Yeah, it'll end up in you losing a life, and once you run out of all three lives, you're out. Getting gems, I think the first upgrade is if you get 25 gems, you can get an extra heart and so on. You found the kitty. Save the kitty to make the world a little better place, or a little bit better, and to get additional score points. So getting cats, you get better score points. Or actually, I think it's 250, and that's all it is to the cat. They are randomly scattered throughout levels. They do help, but only by 250. I mean, if you're going like super far and you have 100,000, it's not gonna help much. But yeah, once you get to like 100,000, I recommend killing certain enemies. There's two types of enemies that get you a lot of XP, which are the royal enemies. They show up like once every 100 levels. I think that's usually what it is. Or the bats, which show up almost every level if you're lucky. So it's like one every five they show up. Yeah, there was another cat there. But yeah, killing the royal guys give you 500 XP. So basically collecting two cats, and the bats give you 1000 XP. So basically getting four cats. Um, these little flame shooters are very annoying and get in your way a lot. Steer clear of them because they do that. They take lives away if you touch the flames that they shoot, and the flame goes all the way across the map. The Warlock's shield. This protects you from anything for 10 seconds, like this razor blade thing. That would have killed me if I touched it, but since I had the Warlock's shield, it didn't hurt me. These are tower levels, so there's barely any threat to them. It's very hard to die on them unless you're like horrible at this game and you die on one of those. Um, but yeah, those levels have treasure and they're hard to die on. As to these levels, they're medium to die on. And then there's certain levels that have like flame shooters on either side, have like three bats. Like those are the hard levels, and they're not fun to play. I mean, the game is fun to play, but when you go up against those, it's just kind of boring at that point. The White Monk's Magnet. It attracts to you. It attracts to you all nearby coins and gems. So, like a gem there, it floats to you. So, let's say the last level I showed you, the tower level, the oh, the blue, the blue gem that was over the spikes, that would have came to me without me having to jump into the spikes to get it. You can buy something valuable in the shop of upgrades. So 50 coins, you can upgrade the time for the White Monk's Magnet. 50 coins for the Warlock Shield, plus 2 seconds. And here's the 25 gem life one. So as soon as I get 25 gems, I will get 4 lives. And then there's this one here. You can change here. You can change hero's look in the wardrobe. This is what I was talking about, how you start off as a pink cube, but you can switch to any of these with 100 coins. I recommend just buying the time for the upgrades because these don't actually physically help you in any way. Anyways, besides that, that's pretty much all there is to this game. There is a few more little hints that I will point out later, like tombstones and stuff, but that's all there is to it. I'm gonna play a few rounds, see if I can get to stage 50, I'll say, and go from there. So, just enjoy. Mind you, I'm not gonna do like a time lapse or anything. I'm just gonna sit here and play. That was really close. That could have killed me so fast. Yeah. So sometimes if you touch the ladder before the spike or something like that, you're safe and it's okay. Stage 4. And yes, the enemies and cats vary in color. It makes no difference though. So don't get all excited if you see a golden something, or actually maybe you do because I don't think they added any golden stuff. So maybe if you find something golden that I don't know about, be excited because I don't know how good it would be. But if it's just like oh look, an orange one, I haven't seen one of those before. It's not gonna give you anything extra. There's a bat. That's what the bats look like. So if you can manage to jump on them, you get extra. I'll try and get on him. Let's see. You gotta wait for them to fly back across the screen. You gotta get on them at the right time though, like right here. That was great timing because I got it in the middle of them, and that would allow you to kill them. If you land on their wing, it will take a heart away. It doesn't actually count as them, the wing, so it will kill you, and it's not not fun to die to something when you're like a few centimeters over from it. That was too close. That was also too close. Yeah, the lag in this game isn't fun either. If you get lag, it will mess you up. And if you have lag, I recommend just not playing. I think I'm actually only going to go to stage 25 because there is a secret at stage 25 and 50 and 75, and all the multiples of 25 are good, but um, I'm going to try and get to 25. There's the tombstone. So getting on them or like touching them and breaking them. Tomb. You found the tomb. Somewhere defeated here. Someone defeated here. Maybe it was you. So it's basically indicating if you died there on a different level, it could have been you. So I think it's like if you die on a certain level, it's like a 5% chance that it spawns one the next time you get to it. But I totally don't know about that. That was just a guess, so I could be wrong. Um, but yeah, and yes, if you click the mouse as soon as you, or if you click this jump button as soon as you leave the ladder or in mid ladder climb, it'll jump again for you when you get it'll jump again for you when you get off. So you could jump right into a fireball, and that won't help you at all, and it's actually just quite frustrating. Okay, let's try this again. Maybe we could do a little better. By the way, there are ads on the side of Cool Math Games, like lots of them. Um, don't click any. They're not worth it, and they're sometimes scams, so don't do it. Um, just I feel like it's almost better to play it in full screen just because it's easier to see and there's no ads. But oh, that was a bad spot to be in. But it's like it's also distracting too. Like, see, I hit the wing there. It's also distracting too, right? So, but anyways, oh, I die on stage 3. That'd be so sad. I can. I wonder if I could kill him. No, I can't. I can't get him from there. Mind you, I could get him if I did it here. Right now. Right now. Nice. There. So yeah, reminding you again, my high score is up. So up here, the stage score is 798. I was so mad because I wanted 800 at least, and my score was like 150,000, something like that. So put it in the comments down. Put in the comments down below if you can beat that, or if you have beaten it before, and tell me what stage you got to. Because I'd like to see anybody that could beat it. It took me a long time to get to it, anyways. So, um, yeah, comment down below who's gotten higher than 798, and with how many hearts too, because I did it with 14 hearts, I think it was. But yeah, without the 14 hearts, I probably would have made it. Like if I had 3 hearts, I probably would have made it. Um, I don't even know how far. Maybe like stage 10. I usually blow the first 5 hearts and then like pro the rest of it. Why do I blow the first 5 hearts? I don't know. That's just what happens. Um, it's like almost like you have to get the feel for it before you can actually start doing it. Um, but uh, but yeah, once you have like 6 or 7 hearts and you blow the first 5, then the next 2 would be perfect, and you could get like 10 stages out of each of them. It's practice too. Like I've also been playing this game for I don't even know how long anymore. It's been years I've been playing this game for, but yeah, I've also like it's experience too. But I mean, besides that, there's not much to it. Sometimes it's chance on where you land, and how your seed is, like how your map level is, like that. That was sad, and there's like no fixing that. But like these levels are really hard because you gotta clip this edge that like right there. Any longer, and I would have messed that up. And then like these, you can jump over the spiky guys like that, but it's risky. Don't do it for a gem. Like what I just did there was not smart. And there's another tombstone, by the way. You can also get extra hearts on the map. So see how I've had 3. Now I have 4 again. The only thing about the hearts are once you've gotten your max, you can't get any more. Like, I don't have 5 bought, so I can't get 5. I have to stay with 4 until I get 5 bought, and then if I die, I get it back. Um, so yeah, if I won't see any more hearts this run unless I die and then get it back, but I highly doubt that because they're quite rare. When I did my run 798, when I did that, got like um, I got like 5 or 6 hearts on that run. There, I got the shield again, so that would have killed, or that would have knocked me down to 3 hearts. See, that's another thing I hate about this game. I mean, I love this game; it's awesome. But another thing I hate about it is you get like a protection shield, and then the next level is a level you don't get hurt on. It's like, well, that's not very fair because I wanted the shield to protect me for a stronger level. It will do that a lot, and it is quite annoying, but sometimes you just gotta play them really fast. I play them slow just to make sure I get every single coin. Why? Just because I feel like every coin counts. Um, it's for upgrading. I've gotten 2,000 coins in one run, but if I hadn't gotten every coin in those treasure tower levels, then I probably would have gotten maybe 500 because some are in your way and you have to get them, and you get I think it's 1 to 6 coins in a chest. The rarity varies, but it's 1 to 6, I think. Um, but through 798 levels, if you get one every level, you're guaranteed at least in a game. You're guaranteed at least 798. Um, I didn't actually get 500, but I got close to that. Um, I actually think sometimes you can get the chest without it giving you coins, so it's like 0 to 6. So maybe I did get 500. I don't remember, but it wasn't very. It wouldn't have been very good. And by the way, the little accessories on blocks, I suggest buying the most cube or square like block you can buy, only because the little like I just lost a heart there. Oh darn! I was close. There's 6 stages off. The little fluff on the back of his head right there. Um, if a sword or like a spinny thing touches it, you're at like it'll kill you. It's not fair. I think there should be a hitbox like this darker pink line around him to show the 3D-ness. I don't think that should be part of the hitbox. I think it should be where the pink is. But you know what? I don't care at this point. I've played this too much to realize that it's just unfair. It's to show it's 3D, so I mean the bottom of him is actually on the light pink where it ends, but that's the gamer's choice. I mean, it does technically count as part of it, so but I'd prefer if it wasn't. It's probably just better that way, um, and probably more fun as well. Yeah, see there, I got 2 coins for that. So, um, by the way, in Cool Math Games, there are suggested games above the game you're playing. Like, you'll also like games up here. 90% of them have nothing to do with the game you're playing. Like, sometimes you'll see, like, let's say there's one, what was it called? I think it was called Abandoned. It was a puzzle game. Um, I will probably do a game, or I'll probably do a video on that, but I'm not sure. Maybe not. Um, if you looked up in them, you'll also like there was the second one, but it didn't it didn't have anything else to do with the game. And yes, there were puzzle games. It gives games in the same category. Half the time it doesn't, but I mean it can, and it sometimes gives you another game to play for another 15 minutes. But it never really gives you anything extra. Um, Stage 11. Almost halfway. Or, there is no halfway because there's no point 5 unless you count killing up the ladder. Yeah, like these ones. It's hard to die on them, but you can. But it's hard to do it. Sometimes I also just miss the jump on purpose because I want the extra gem. Now, getting every extra gem is worth it, unless you need to die for one. It's not worth it. But if you can get any extra gem with a like an extra 30 seconds added to it, do it, because the more gems means the more hearts you can get, and the more hearts you get means the farther you can go to get more gems. And it's just kind of a loop like that. I mean, you can throw some coins in there and get better skins, if there's any more that are more cubed or squared. I don't actually know if there are. I don't think there is. I know there's one blue guy, where he's like a knight and half his head, like right here, where the let's say this character's goggles are like the black goggles, or his mask. That's all cut out and it's like a circle shape, so it's harder to die with. But it's also, I think there's also, no, I'm not sure, but I think characters might have like speed boosts and stuff. I think the blue one has a speed boost if they do. I'm not 100% sure, but it does, when I use it, it does seem to go faster. I don't know if that's just because it's smaller and I'm not used to playing with a small character. I'm used to just playing with this guy. Um, but maybe it does. I don't know. It doesn't show it does. It doesn't say it does. It definitely could, but I don't think it does. This is a royal slime guy here. So yeah, plus 500. That was for killing him. You don't often get royal guys. Like I said, once every like 100 levels. I've gotten to level 20 a few times, so I mean that makes sense, but it's not necessarily always 100. It could be 5 for all I know. But for me it's usually 100 before one shows up. Um, oh yeah, before I did mention there was a secret at level 25, 50, 75, whatever. The secret is that the background, like this, actually changes. So there's fire background, there's ice background, I think there's poison background. Oh my, I was so close. There's green background, there's a bunch of backgrounds, but you know what? I'm not gonna try and get that. You guys can play the game for yourselves, figure it out, see what kind of cool things you can get. Maybe you can get a golden background. Those are rare. I've gotten it before. Um, but I don't know. Maybe you guys can do it. I want to see it. Put down in the comments below if you do get a golden one, if they exist. I think they do. I believe I've gotten one before, but I'm not 100% sure. It was like all coins instead of all gems. But yeah, on to the next game, I guess. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. The next game is it's called Idle Dice. So yeah, you saw me, I had to go up to look at it. I forgot what it was called, but yeah, it's called Idle Dice. So it's like an idle game where I think they call it because you have to wait sometimes, but you wait, you click, you upgrade, you wait, you click, you upgrade, and so on. That's all it is. I'll play a bit of it. This game is a very, like, it's a game that takes a long time to play. And you can just leave it for hours and hours on end. You won't really get anything except money. Like, you don't get real money, but you get in-game coin. And you just use it to upgrade. And plus, playing it for like an hour isn't worth it, only because when you restart your computer or something, it goes away. It like how do I put this? Like it erases all your progress, whether you save it or not, unless you save it to like in computer files. I'm just gonna turn the volume down just because I don't really want to listen to it, and because you guys need to hear me if you heard it. I don't know if you did. I did, but anyways. So yeah, you roll the die. Three coins. Roll the die. Two coins. You need 10 coins to upgrade it. 6. There. Now I have 11. So I can upgrade it. And the multiplier too. So yeah, it auto rolls after a few. But the achievements, yeah, it auto rolls after every 3 seconds. But now 6, so it should give me 12 because the multiplier is 2. And after a while, you can get up to like quadrillions in one roll. Like 18. Upgrade, upgrade, upgrade. There. If I get 20. Or if I get, let's say, a 6 or a 5, it should be 35. 6, 42. Now, once you get to level 10, it should give you an option for another one. So 33. Yeah, so it should give you an option for another one. And you can just keep getting more die. I think it ends at 5 die, and then it gives you or it gives you a multiplier. So it's like if you get this number, this number, this number, and this number, then multiply that by whatever this is, and you get a bigger number. This is really all there is to it. You can draw cards by prestige. Like when you prestige, you could draw cards. You can upgrade the dice multiplier. So like if you were to roll it and you'd get 6 and 6 or 1 and 1 or 4 and 4, then you'd get extra. But yeah, you could draw cards to get you different upgrades. Like I think it's if you get a queen. Yeah, I think it's a queen. You can get another multiplier or something like that. There, 36. So if I upgrade this a bunch, 20. So as soon as I roll like a 2, I should get 40. Yeah. Yeah, it's just it's like multiplication. So 6 should be, yeah, 120. And then you just get a bunch of in-game coin for it. So get this to level 10 and another one should pop up and that's all it is. You have the multipliers to upgrade it that way. I've never actually unlocked this one. I don't know what that is. I've never unlocked this one or this one. I think they're just like you beat the game and it's like an ad. There's the trophies. I've finished this one, this one, this one. I finished Trillionaire. I finished Quadrillionaire. I got very close to finishing this one, but it reset me. Um, I've finished the roll 1,000 manually. I finished the roll 1,000 without doing anything. I've finished the play for an hour, play for 24 hours by just leaving it on. Play for a week. I was very close to that. I think it was what I got like 150 hours, but that's just by leaving it on. Five of a kind, I got it. Double the fun, I got that. The prestige multipliers down here. It doesn't show you yet, but it will later. 10 times the fun, I've gotten that. I've gotten this one. I didn't get prestige expert, and that's all I had. These ones are just harder achievements to go through. Roll history just gives you your roll history of what you've gotten. Like just a minute ago, I got a pair of 432, which got me a lot of money. So then you get 1,000. There, buy another one. And you have 3 die to go off of. Buy a bunch of these upgrades. Like you can buy so much, and it just goes on and on and on and on. And then that's it. That's all there is to this game. It's a quick, simple, fun game. The next one's actually right here in the you'll also like box. It's called Idle Breakout. Same kind of game. You buy, you get, you buy, you get, you buy, you get. But it is a different sort of game. You don't roll so much as you do break. You throw or like you have little yellow ping pong balls almost to start off with, and they bounce along, and then you get to buy different ones, and you get to do a whole bunch of stuff with them, upgrade them, and then that's all there is. And you can battle bosses and stuff if you feel like it. Uh, you know, if it loads, because it doesn't like to load for me. Waiting for this to go down. Continue the game. Planet Life is, in my opinion, isn't very fun. It's a reading game. You just gotta answer questions to get farther, and I don't like it. Some of my friends like it, but it's not a big fan of mine. Um, the Three Goblets. That one's fun. I'll play that one next if you guys want. Actually, you know what? I will. But it's fun. So you start off with 25 coins, and you get to, or sorry, apparently 24, and you can click the yellow ball, and it spawns one, and it bounces off. I'm actually gonna turn the sound off. It bounces off, and you can also click them, and you get to break the bricks. Every like, let's say it's one click, so it takes one click to break it, or one bounce to break it. You can upgrade clicks and stuff. You can buy lasers later on for like 100,000. Um, don't worry, it's not always this slow. It does catch up sometimes, but for the most part, this is all the game is just slowly progressing and then fast progressing and then super fast progressing and then stuff. You can actually look up online idle breakout cheats and then go or get the link. Go to import, um, copy and paste it in here, and then you can get infinite money. You can get infinite ball, like you can get the infinite balls. You can get max level, max or infinite money and bonus points. Like it goes for a long time. Yeah, see how it only gives you 1 point now, even though because you clicked it once, but then you can go to the upgrades and buy clicks. So now I do 3 clicks and I insta click these, and it goes much faster. And I get 2 for every brick I kill because that's how many points there are. Like when I was doing 1 damage to each one, um, I was only getting 1, but as soon as I broke it, I got a second one. So each click you do gets you a certain amount of money. So when you get to the higher levels, like say 100,000, and you do 100,001 per click, which is not possible. I don't think it goes that high, but you get 101,000 per click. Then every time you break a brick, you get 100,000 coins, and so on like that. Yeah, see, I still do 3 because that's what I upgraded it to in past rounds. Another ball you can buy is the purple ball. It smashes multiple around them. You can put it in. I'm not sure what the effects, and it makes like a purple thing. So the number only modes is not fun. You just get to watch what it's doing. High effects makes like the bounce colors and stuff. I think it only works for the pink ones though. I'm not sure. I'm gonna keep that low because I don't actually like it. It can confuse it when you have too many, which can cause lag or you just not being able to see what you're doing. But yeah, that, but that's really all there is to this game. There still are a few things you can do in it, like the BB points up here, bonus bricks. They give you extra like black points, so you can fight bosses. So those are cool. Like this, see how I do 3 damage, but it goes to 1 because I only have 3, not 4. It's fun, but it does take a lot of time. I'll get a plus ball, and then when I have one of those, I can show you. So you can also upgrade the power of the balls, like click power, and you can also upgrade the speed. So the yellow guy should go faster than it was. It still only does 1 though, because I don't know, because I should have upgraded it. I thought I did. I love trying to make trails for them too, so they just go through the bricks. But sometimes clicking that fast is quite difficult. Oh, it hit. No, wait. Oh, wait, no. Anyways, yeah, sometimes making the trails is difficult. If you have an auto clicker, that's always fun to play these games with because you could just kind of slide along and it gives it to you. Um, I would admit it is faster, but it doesn't always work as well because you could be going by and it just could kick you out or something because of lag. Um, but it does go a lot faster. I'll also get to stage 10 and play that. There's also upgrades which you can use once. They're not helpful. You could figure those out. Like it's super easy to and simple to think about. It's just an upgrade. So let's see. Next power up at 600 bricks. So I'll get the first one. And I'll get to level 10 and stuff and do that. Now I have multiple purple ones, and I'm actually gonna upgrade that so I can auto click each one. Like breaking this 5 times 2, or sorry, 5 times 2. That's 50. So you can breaking one of these rows is gonna get me 50 coins. Breaking one of these rows, that'll only get me 49 because that one was already broken a little bit. But yeah, one row is 25 coins. So like ready. So I'm at 170. So I should go to 180. Sorry, 195. But no, because these other guys are doing other stuff. But yeah, I think I'm close to getting another purple one. Yeah, I am. So, and the numbers here. So if I break one of those, and so let's say I break 5, it's only gonna count as 1 brick. I don't know why it says next. Oh, because this one goes on. It only counts as 1 brick because they're each only 1 brick, but the number on them is different. So it just represents their strength, not how many they are. Spawning them in the middle is perfect of these because it's like really, like the walls are really thick, so you can't get through them as well. Which allows these guys to just stay inside and break the inside ones, which are way better. Upgrades, power. So now it does 2 every bounce. I'll buy a bunch of yellow ones. By a bunch, I mean 2 because that's how much money I have. So we're really close to getting the next power up. Power ups are helpful, but they only last for like 10 seconds. There, I have a bunch of yellow ones now. Yet again, I only have 5, which kind of sucks, but whatever. And none of them are coming to help me. Whatever. Some of them auto direct themselves. There. So there's a power. I'm gonna start with cash up. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm gonna explain them. So cash up is you earn double the money for 30 seconds. Click Frenzy spawns little yellow or little orange ones that bounce around, but they only last for one bounce. And I think it does times 10. Yeah, so see that? There, it makes little yellow guys. So you can spam click this. Auto clicker is probably better, but you can spam click that and get like little yellow. Like if I were to click them in here, it goes way faster. Because they bounce off the insides and break the other ones. They do 10 damage, I think. Sorry, they do. Actually, let me check that. They do 5. Yeah, they do 5 damage each. But if you click it, you do times 10 your damage. So I do, what was that? I do 6. So now every time I click one, I do 60. And it's really helpful. Like if I spawn a bunch of these guys right now, they'll all go into the middle and bounce around, and it's awesome. The next one, actually, I'm gonna finish this 13-second thing. Okay, almost at level 10. Oh, we're close to 1500 there. So this is demonstrating the plus ball. Or sniper ball. It goes to each. It bounces to the closest one, which is also very helpful. I think it's called the scatter ball. Yeah, scatter ball. It does 50% power of what your other ones do, or like whatever it says it is. But it's every time it bounces off a wall, it duplicates into another one that like the little orange ones that I was showing you. It duplicates into another one, but it doesn't last. Like it does the same thing as the other one. Sorry, um, but you can upgrade it so what every bounce it does like 50 or it spawns. Sorry, not 50. It spawns like 8, and you can have 10 of those, or you could have let's say 12 of those. I think it would be 12. The math. If you had 10, yeah. So let's say 12 for now. And each one hit the wall at the same time. It spawned 100 little ones. Right? It works really well, but it never works. It never works perfectly because they do only go away right away, and depending on how much damage they do, if they did 1 damage and you're on level like 100, it's not gonna make a dent. It might get everything down to 50, but it's not gonna help too much unless they're upgraded. That's kind of the point. Um, Next at 1000. I'm not gonna bother. Demon Core. That one just sits in the middle of the screen, blasting waves out, killing everything. It is very powerful, probably the best one, and that's not that's yeah, probably the best one. Not very helpful though. None of them are really that helpful. The snowball. That one, every time it bounces off the edge, it gets stronger and moves faster. If you have one like this right here, where it's just the tens, if you have it sitting there bouncing back and forth, and it starts off with 1 damage, it'll finish breaking off all of those, and then it could go to each one, like super fast, while breaking them instantly, and it never stops. It's like you can't even see it half the time because of how fast it's going. And the last one is the times 2 gold brick. It spawns a giant gold brick at your level, and you break it. You get gold. You use gold for up. Sorry, use gold. What do you use gold for? I don't remember. There's upgrades somewhere once you or like gold upgrades somewhere once you prestige or whatever it is. You break gold, but they are helpful. Anyways, yeah, that's all there is to this game. I'll probably do. Actually, no, I don't know. I might do a game, like a playthrough of just this game to show what the uh, bonus bricks are. But besides that, that's all there is to this game. Um, I think I'm gonna skip out on the three goblets just because it is a long game. Like it does take a long time to start getting used to, and starting up, but it is fun. So if you ever want to try it, I do recommend it. It's one of the best games on this site. I'm gonna say this is the last game, but Idle Fill Factory. This one is like a tycoon almost. Or like the other ones basically. You buy, you sell, you buy, you sell, you get more, you sell, you get more, you sell, you buy, you sell, and then you just upgrade your factory. That it's business. That's all it is to it. But you know, if it doesn't play ads for me, because I never asked to play in full screen mode. It should be loading on right now. Yep. You know what? I'll watch an ad to play on full screen mode, just to show you guys what it's like. So, yeah, let me just do that. And there we go. So when you're done your ad, it should say play big screen now. You click that, and there you go. Um, I don't know why it's doing this. It usually goes corner to corner. Good enough for now. As you can tell, it never actually got bigger, but I don't know if that's just for this game. 90% of the time, it does go bigger, so good enough. Click on expand button to give up filled products and expand production. So every time you click expand, it adds another one, but you can only click expand once everything's full. You click sell and you make money, and you can click. So every time you sell, let's say I sell three, I think this is like 80% or sell percent. Sorry, it's like 50 to 55%. Goes to the unload truck, and then you can click unload and you sell more. So it's basically just extra, and then you can speed up the production. So it goes fast, goes fast, goes fast. Speed up, and it goes faster. Like you can tell the difference too sometimes. Um, the more you sell, you have this little XP bar down here. I don't remember what exactly it does, but it does help a little bit. So as you can see, I'm not making much money right now. Baker LeBron costs $48 to hire. So I'll work my way up to that. Like unload. Uh, Actually, you can also put it on auto on. Yeah, auto. Okay, so uh, speed is 1.44. So let's try and upgrade that a little bit. We have $20, so let's expand. And you do not make money for expanding, which kind of sucks, but whatever. By the way, if you're wondering what this is up here, as soon as you max it out, you can, or new factory, you can buy sports stuff and chocolate and candy, and there's a bunch of other stuff you can buy. I don't remember what it is, but all I know is the next one's is a sports equipment stuff. And this one actually, these are so you're making gumballs right now, and you can upgrade to chocolate and um, like candy canes and stuff. I think that's like warheads or something because of the jar shape, but I'm not sure. Anyways, yeah, so we have multiple now. I'll sell one more time, or expand one more time. So we have 10 now. As to when we started, we had two. So when I click sell now, it should yeah, it should give me a bunch of money. So I just got 20, or I just got $8 there. So if I speed up, can you tell the difference? It goes a little faster each time, like 1.73, and it just keeps getting faster and faster. The money to speed it up does increase though, so it was like $15 before, now it's 30, and it just keeps getting more. So as soon as you get it up to like fills one up every 2 milliseconds, then you just want to keep expanding because it goes like super fast, and it is worth it. Oh yeah, unload. It's auto on. I was like, why am I not getting anything to unload? Um, there. So speed up. Have you noticed it's changed since the beginning, where it took like 2 seconds to fill it up once, as to where now it takes 1 second? It's different, but it goes faster. And then I think, yeah, turn auto unload off, unlock events and donate unsold. Yeah, so you can give away like candy and stuff. And then once, so you can, I don't know if you can tell, I'll get a bit more money, but there's like the littlest sliver there, and it fills its way out until you can buy a new one. There's also these, offline bank. No, this one. No, I'm not sure where it went. It might be this one. It's their upgrades. You can buy it so it gives you double. It goes faster. It's cool, but and then you have your tax like usual. Tax paid 9 cents. So every time you sell, so 5 items is $5 apparently. So let's see. I should get $10 20 cents, which means no, I only get, oh yeah, but the tax is right. So yeah, so the tax on each one is 9. So yeah, that makes sense. Each 5 row is 10, or each 5 row is 5.1 and 2 is 10.2. But you have your tax on each one, which is unfair, but whatever. I could actually hire LeBron. You know what? I'll do that. So turn on turn on auto expand. Yeah, right. So you can auto expand. I'm not sure why it says 100%, 25%, 70. So if you want to make money and sell, you turn it off and you sell it yourself. But if you don't want to make money and you just want to keep expanding, you turn that on. I think it's like 25%. Oh, off. No, I don't know why it's the percent here. I'll put it on 100 just in case it's the chance rate. Or is it speed? It might be speed. I'm actually going to watch the speed of it. No, it's not the speed. I guess it's just chance rate. Um, that's all there is to this game. There's prestiging and offline earnings. If you want to get farther into or deeper into it, go for it. I'm not going to do that today um, um, because there is a lot to it. But yeah, if you want to explore more into it, um, I will leave the link to the site Cool Math Games in my description, or in the description, and I hope you enjoyed. Please like, subscribe, comment down below if you've played Cool Math Games before, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.